Hello, this is Judy Osborne with Osborne's Realty interviewing at Corner Cafe here in Pineville, North Carolina at 333 Main Street. Tell us what best describes your business.
Well, we actually a small business at bakery and cafe, and we make everything from scratch and everything made in house, the soup and the bread and the pastry, and we love this concept, but it's still a very challenging and trying, because everything that made from scratch required more labor, but we still wanted to keep it this way, and we continue to have the best quality products, and so that's the concept we're going for.
I see. It sounds, and it is delicious. I've eaten here. What made you decide to open this business?
So I have a few locations before I came here, and it's those locations has been successful, and I wanted to open another one with a little bit different than the previous one, just to try it out. So I added more salad, and the bread is different. So when I came down to Pineville, I really love the small town feel of it, and the location, especially the architect. We got lots of windows here, and it's really bright. The kitchen is open kitchen, so sometimes I have the family come in with the young kids, and they wanted to tour the kitchen, just something to entertain while the parents can finish half of their sandwich before they have to take away the little one. So yeah, that's why I choose this location to try it out and see how it goes.
Why did you choose this profession?
Oh wow, this is go well back. Right, way back when I was 8 years old. I told my grandparents, because they were working outside, I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna make something. So they're like, all right, just don't hurt yourself. And then I made some bread and cookies and things like that, and since then I'm just like, you know what, I really wanted to do this. And most kids would go outside and play, and I would just like, I want to go to the market and make something from the recipe, or either sit with my grandmother or the family to cook. And our culture and family pretty much oriented in food and cooking. We always focus on what we're gonna eat this meal, and what we're gonna have for the rest of the day, and what is the week plan for the food for the family, and to keep the cost low, and to be very affordable to cook for a lot of people. And so I always been like that ever since. Even just to stay at home or by myself, I usually plan my meal, and I hardly go out to eat. I mean, unless I go out for some food that I can't make, or like labor intensive to make. And I went into a few professions before. I was working in a money broker for a while, and all kinds of jobs, but at the end of the day, I choose to do this because I don't feel like I'm working. I do what I love to do, and that's what always pulled me back to this, to be working in the kitchen.
I could understand that. And so, what drives you to do what you do, and what motivates you?
I guess because nowadays everything just really involved in fast food and ready-made food and grab and go food and all this kind of thing, and I just feel like a lot of us don't really appreciate the food that actually takes time to make, and fresh ingredients and all that. We just wanted to just eat and then go to the next meeting, or eat and then we can go to the next house and pick up the kids, and all these kind of things. So what drives me to do this is I want to show people that this is the food that we made, that different from another business, another corporate, or I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, but you know, but
You are.
basically,
Okay. You are.
but basically, I just wanted to like a slow food that you know nowadays, and that's why I wanted to keep this going. Hopefully, we can make it because it's been a rough road. So.
Okay. What is something most people don't know about your business?
Oh, that we make everything in-house. Yeah, so when they come in and they eat it, and I mean, at first they'll come in and they order and they're just like, well, it's just sandwiches and soup. But once they eat it, they're just like, wow, this is really good. And I'm like, I know, it's just, we just pull the bread out from the oven, and you know, the muffin or like the coffee cakes and cookies is made from scratch. I mean, like there's a book that always say that if you cannot pronounce the ingredients in that recipe, you should not put it in your food. So.
That's a good one rule to remember. What would your customers say they love most about your business, your restaurant?
Well, they love the quality. That's the main thing because, I mean, but sometimes we do have a few, like, you know, they think that the service is a bit slow, which I have to agree because we can't make it any faster because we're not fast food. So everything that we do, it takes a little bit of time, but we're trying to keep the minimum of the ticket time about 5 to 7 minutes. At most, that actually the worst one that we got so far is 20 minutes. But of course, when you wait longer than 10-15 minutes, I already shout to my staff, like, give them cookies.
What are some of the odd requests that you have from your customers?
There's been many. It's kind of interesting, some of the requests, but we accept the request and we're trying to work towards the goal that they ask for. And so far, we had a few that really appreciate the request because there's a certain like recipe that they want to make, certain diet that they wanted to have the product, but they couldn't find in, like, you know, in the supermarket or in another restaurant. So they usually bring me a recipe like, here, can you make this? I'm like, all right. I don't really know what that is, but we'll make it and see how it goes.
I see. So you do have special orders? Then?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
Okay. Well, that's something good to know.
Yeah.
And what is your goals for this year and next year?
Hopefully, I would want people to come here more, or like maybe increasing foot traffic, because I've been here 7 months now and I realized that this is a passing through zone. Not many people come here for like destination per se, or they don't really it's more like, you know, you go to work and then you go home kind of thing, so they don't really come here to hang out or anything as much as I thought it would be. Like I said, I mean, other location I have is basically in Elizabeth and Dilworth. There's a lot more foot traffic. So when I came here, I thought it would be more, but so yeah, we hope that we can increase the sale and we can stay in business.
Right. And what's your greatest challenges?
The challenges is to keep the customer happy, because we're trying to work towards what they need, required, or what makes them wanted to come back by giving, you know, show them the quality of the food and the service, and to show them that this is really, we make everything here out from love and passion, not just because we want to put the food out and you can buy it and just go kind of thing. It's something that you want to come in and really enjoy the food that feel into, you know, the soul, really, food
Right.
for soul. So.
Slow down a little bit and taste the ingredients.
Yes.
Yes.
So that's my goal.
I see. Well, how is the best way for people to contact you besides stopping in your store here at 333 Main Street in Pineville?
Oh, they can call us, or they usually send me an email, and we don't have the company's email. I use my personal email because I can make sure that I always can answer in time, and especially if they have a short notice catering order, and I can always pick up. Actually, it was funny, the other day we have a catering order, and when I drop it off and they're just like, oh my gosh, I forgot to order this, and I'm like, don't worry. And so I basically came back and they just like, just give everything what you got, just give it to us. So we did that, and it was kind of challenge but funny at the same time, because it's like, no, we need whatever you have, like cookies and everything. So yeah, they love the cookies.
Yeah. Well, that's good. So you do catering then out? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, we
Well, that's a good thing to know with the holidays coming and things like that.
Yeah,
So-
we do all the special order. Like last week we had chicken pot pie order, because we don't really put the volume of the food out here. We only wanted to make enough just to sell for that day, or like, you know, if we have a special order, because all of the food that we have left over here, either the staff take it home to their families, or you can ask a neighbor. I'm basically like, hey guys, go along, here come they're picking the blankets, or you know, or sometimes I would take it to the family shelter or the church, you know, depends. But we don't throw any food away. That's why we only make from a small batch.
Right.
Only, yeah.
So your business phone number is 704-835-1179.
Yes, ma'am.
That's correct. Okay. All right. Well, I appreciate you taking the time to interview me today. And let's get some of that foot traffic in here and the phone ringing for these special orders with the holidays coming. And I'm sure you could bake up cookies for Halloween,
Yeah.
Thanksgiving, Christmas, whatever they need. Or this is Cafe, Corner Cafe, 704-835-1179. Thank you.
Thank you for your time.
Bye bye.
Bye.